So if I was to tell you Department of the Treasury, the first thing that comes to your mind is what? Taxes, right? This brings a knot in most Americans' stomach. They think about, they tax our income, they tax us when we purchase things, our holdings, even tax us when we pass away on inheritance, right? What if I told you you can own securities or government debt and make profit off of it? Well, that's what we're going to go over today. We're going to talk about treasury bills or U.S. securities and the different types of securities. We're going to talk about the history of the Department of Treasury and how they use securities that can benefit them and benefit you. The Department of Treasury was established on the Act of 1787. Alexander Hamilton was our first Secretary of Treasury, and their responsibilities was in securing the prosperity of the United States financial system. They were there to regulate the national banks. They were there to also enact economic policies for international play. They were also, of course, to collect taxes. They were there to report and be transparent with what the government was spending. They also put in circulation money, whether it be bills or coins, right? They use that to help control inflation and other things, right? But one other thing they do is they issue securities. We're going to talk about securities. United States government uses securities to pay debt or debt obligations. There are 5 different types of ways to purchase securities in today's system. There's the treasury bill, the note, the bond, the TIPS, which is the inflation protection security, and the FRN, which is the floating rate note. Each one has its benefits. For example, the treasury bills are short term. So these are for the investor that doesn't want the government to hold their money too long. So they offer you a maturity time of 4 weeks or 52 weeks, which is a year, right? And then you got the bonds, which is from 20 to 30 years. Each one has its own benefits, including the inflation protection security, which protects you against the inflation that may happen while you're holding these before they mature. Some alternatives to securities. You can use a high yielding savings. Banks offer these, right? They give you a high interest rate on the money you keep in the savings account. You could do a thrift savings certificate or CD. These are certificates from the bank, also with the percentage, but you have these things are locked down for a certain amount of time. I would say it's not the same flexibility as the U.S. Treasury securities might offer. Also, they got IRAs and TSPs. These are retirement investments. Some of the ways you can purchase treasury bonds. There's Treasury Direct, straight on the government website, where you go in there and you open up an account, you connect it to your savings, and you can purchase and receive your money back when they mature straight off the account. They got brokers. There's benefits to going through your broker. If you have a broker that you use for stocks, you're able to sell back the bonds a little faster and easier than you would if you go through the website. And then you got mutual funds, your IRAs and stuff like that. You can also buy and sell treasury bonds for you. And with this knowledge, you too can own some of the $1 trillion debt the United States government has.